fuck, MC? Shut the fuck up. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say shit. But we gotta say something. I forgot his name. Merdin? Whatever the fuck. Hey, yo, dumbass! Hello? Imagine it's me. I don't know. Merdin? Every day's a brand new day, but a carpe diem. Even without the... Oh, wow. I forgot we were talking about cards. Even without the cards. This is mind-numbing. Tell a joke. Well, it seems I've successfully hooked you. And honestly, who could blame you? Turning down, I really want to just skip the dialogue and see if one makes him pissed off. I'm just kind of like, yo, where the fuck is this going? Turning down a good laugh would be unnatural. Alright. Are you ready? Okay. Aye, Captain, I guess. I made a belt out of old watches. A total waste of time. But and the crowd goes wild. Brilliant. Waste of time. Genius. I mean, these are good, but the way he's so weird. He's so fucking weird. I can't laugh at this. I know for sure if I heard it from somebody else, I'll be like, and just laughed at how, like, oh my gosh, why? And just laughed at it because it's so out of nowhere. But this is just weird. Sometimes I genuinely scare myself with my own talent. Like, what if I can't be stopped? What if I just keep getting funnier? Society's not ready for this. Truly, we're not. Please stop. Are you in love with something? Oh, maybe someone. Yes. Not you. What? Too sudden? No warm-up? Good. I hate warm-ups. They give people time to dodge. What? They give people time to dodge. And life doesn't hand you neat transitions anyway. One moment you're thinking about clouds. The next you're thinking about someone you can't stop thinking about. So I'm skipping the polite build-up. Ahem. Tell me, Ginger. Let me smash. I'm sorry. He's like, let me smash. It's like, she said she didn't have no man. Na, she's loving me. It's just the avocados picture. Oh my god, I love that animation. The avocados animation thing. He's just fluffing his feathers right now. Do you have a crush? Yeah. I am so happy he's not you. Yes. Yes, I actually do. No, I don't. Why are you asking me this? Mostly curiosity. And because I'm a bit of a... He's a psychopathic. I think he's a psychopath. Oh my god, we're stuck with the worst person in this box. Don't laugh. He says he's a romantic. Oh dear. How many people said that? Look at David. He's in jail now. Sheesh. I can be romantic. And also because I don't really know what love feels like. Not in a dramatic, my heart is a void kind of way. More like I'm missing the part that does it. Like the button exists, but it doesn't connect to anything. Okay. Which is difficult to explain without sounding completely ridiculous. Now that's called being error ace, or at least like not ever really having met the right person. It's okay if you can't really fall in love. It's alright, dude. Well different. Tis all good if I understand error ace correctly. Tis all really good. Don't try to force it. You'll just end up causing a lot of trouble for your other partner because they feel the things maybe you do not. So it causes confusion. Don't try to push it. Don't force it. Don't try it with me. I got my own person. Leave me alone. These are the times where I'm like, yeah, out of my fucking mouth. I'll be like, no, 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 no. I would lie. Yeah. But this isn't about me. Even if I understand why you'd be curious, I am fascinating. Wow. Oh, thank God. Like, you're so fascinating. Go sit in a corner and be fascinated with yourself then. Why are you watching me, a mere simpleton, who's not entertaining nor amusing, or is fascinating and as curious and as unfathomable as you? And it's about you. So? I actually do. Fuck. Oh? Interesting. I wonder if that means. No, it's not you. Hmm. Never mind. Some thoughts are better when they stay unspoken. Thank God he knows that bit, that little bit. He only applies it to the psychotic things, though. Emotions are fascinating, aren't they? They're so messy that I can't even give you a neat little summary about lying a bit. If someone asked you, what are emotions? What would you even say? Would you go with the simple answer? Emotions are what we feel and what we act on? Sure, that sounds correct. But it can't be the whole thing. Because who decided we only get a few tidy categories? Anger, fear, joy, sadness. As if you can fit an entire person in 4 boxes and call it a day. There's so many more emotions, dude. They have some freaking convoluted names. There's even the feeling, there's like the feeling, and it's a proper emotion where you feel a sort of nothingness in a space, but it's not like depression or like nihilism or anything of the sort. It's more like when you just feel like you're in a space but it's empty even though you're surrounded by people. There's a name for that. That's a feeling. That's an actual valid feeling. It has a whole name. Even the feeling of liminal spaces, there's a name for that. It's a feeling. You can have it happen anytime. There's so many. We just don't get taught them because their names are so fucking hard to say. There's no scientific, it was named by a freaking genius who wanted to flex their brains on us. And flex they must, because they sound cool. They sound really cool, the names. Sometimes emotions push you toward the right choice when your thoughts are too slow. What the fuck? Something just jumped at me, excuse me. And sometimes they drag you into the worst one before you even notice. Yeah, facts. Helpful and dangerous at the same time. Yeah, a double-edged sword. Mm-hmm. He's saying maybe you shouldn't have told me that you got a boyfriend because I'm gonna try to kill him now. I'm gonna just try to kill you because if I can't have you, nobody can. So here's a thought. If you could control your emotions perfectly, what would your life look like? I'd be rich as shit. I would be a fucking billionaire. Cause I would not give a damn who has to suffer. Like I would not care. If any of us could control our emotions, we'd be fucking rich. And we would be the most deadly species to have ever existed. I think we would have just evolved into xenomorphs. We would have just been xenomorphs. We would never have allowed these basic people who genuinely are out here screaming, crying about how women, like don't give them that chance and blah blah blah. No, they would have been cut down ages ago. Out of the bloodline. Immediately. We would have been xenomorphs, man. I would have been a xenomorph. Not gonna lie. I got no time for that. No time for a billionaire or a xenomorph or a xenomorph billionaire. Let's go. And here's a stranger one. What if someone else learns how to steer them instead? Basic manipulation? Yeah. We have way too many people who think they can do that now. Anyway, be like clouds. Float a little higher than the drama. Let things pass. This is some good advice. Just listen until I will just say it's good advice, and I'll cut him off when he starts being stupid and acting as if he's like our holy Messiah and Savior. And I'm just gonna cut him off when he starts acting stupid. This is some good advice though. Like float higher than the stay away from drama. That's true. Let things pass. Let things pass, though you through, not though. Let things pass through you instead of get stuck. Wow, stuck in you. Yeah, that's true. This is some very sexually connotized things. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I'm looking at anything and everything. I'm like, you're weird, Bernie. It's true though. Don't let like stuff stay stagnant. Dude, if you don't know, just watch Stillwater. Dude literally got frozen in time because he had like an emotion of like hatred and self-hatred and fear and what's it called, regret, stuck in him. He literally was frozen in time, and a whole ass demon was controlling that dude. It was possessing him. It was like the spirit of like regret, I think. I don't think they explained it. It was like just regret in that guy. And yeah, just watch my like the playthrough there. He's like talking about something that I just played, and that guy was stuck in like proper regret. He could not age. He could not age. And it's the feeling of like staying stuck if you were traumatized as a child and you become infantilized, as in you feel like a child even as you're grown up. It's stuff that even people who have been analyzing Michael Jackson and stuff like that, people like that, they analyzed him and they were like, there's a lot of stuff that happened to him, and the trauma made him, yes, stay internally, emotionally, mentally in some spaces and capacity as a child. He is a grown man, he grew up, but the parts of him that didn't grow up, that's where he was still childlike. Yeah, stuff like that. Okay, let's keep on talking about the story. Let's go. He's talking some sense here. Keep moving. Do what you need to do. Look impressive and look impressive while you're doing it. I would say not look impressive, but have fun. Look impressive is still pretending. Just say have fun. He started acting stupid towards the end. Don't listen to the look impressive. Just do it for yourself, not others. Looking impressive is for others, it's not for yourself. Stop. Stop doing things for others. I don't deserve that shit anyway. People can't afford you. Trust me. It's not worth it. Even I look at myself and I'm like, some people I do want to hang out with, but you really can't afford my time. I can't afford yours. I respect that. And even if they're like, no, 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 we should hang out, I'm like, no, no, we shouldn't. And we just leave. Because some people are just not worth it, man. I can give advice too. I think so, up until you said start looking impressive, and that's the dumbest shit you said thus far. Shouldn't look impressive. I'm full of talents. He had to constantly reassure himself in this place. That's why he's coming off very weird right now. As I said, something happened so bad that this guy constantly had to reassure himself in this place that there has to be a reason. There probably is no reason. Evil has no reasoning, it just happens. Such is life, and even good things. Good things don't just happen because you're a good person. Good things happen because good things happen. That's how it is. That's how God is. Like, and sometimes, yes, good things happen because you're a good person, and yeah, people will pay you a kindness back in kindness. But usually, they just happen. It is like literally, if you form a specific pattern, your brain will start to pick up that pattern, and it'll keep picking people who actually give you that pattern in return. If you're doing good and you constantly around good things, you will keep getting good things. And if you're around bad people, this is where people get a little tripped up. It doesn't mean it's your fault. It's just that that's how our bodies are wired. If you're around bad things and bad people around you, it can wire you, unfortunately. It can literally make you pick up on very bad habits. And when you meet a good person, you reject them or you try to destroy them because you can't accept that that was the bad choice that you went through and what you're doing is wrong. That's how you end up with narcissists, who really are the most dangerous people ever among psychopaths and sociopaths. And a large majority of people are like that. People don't admit to their mistake. They make people conform to their mistake. So as much as I'm like screaming and yelling at this guy, I'm also picking up on some stuff and I'm like, I don't want to see this. I'm like being reminded of certain people that I genuinely turned away because I was like, nah, bruh, no. And it turned out it was the best choice I made. That person was crazy. Yo, that girl or that boy or that man or that woman or people, those families were insane. And I'm glad I said no. Okay, what is this? I just thought of yet another perfect thing I can offer you. If you ever need advice about emotions or anything at all, come to me. I'll give you my best answer. He's like, I'll manipulate the shit out of you since I have emotional access. I'll have mental, emotional, and psychological access to you. Come to me, baby. Don't do that, dudes. Don't be. I'm sorry, I was singing. I'll give you my best answer, he says. Probably. Yeah, you'll give us the best answer that suits you and satisfies your agenda. Let's go. That's why the people are like, don't always listen or ask for advice from people, especially if they know you. They'll literally try to confirm who they know you are and try to make you stay that way, or the idea of what they think you are and what they want you to be. So go to a therapist. Go to a therapist, like a completely, like a person you don't know. Go to them. They're least likely to like lie to you. They don't really have much to gain, especially if you don't pay them. Go to like a literal like public like clinic or hospital, and if you can, register there. Maybe even if they get a little bit of payment, but they're not getting paid directly by you, they're getting paid through like their salary from the government, right? That's the best people. They will tell you the straight to your face, no bullshit type shit. Go to them. Don't stay away from your friends, family, whatever. Even your spouse and partner, even people like this, especially people like him. Stay away from him. Even people like me, don't even always just take what I say. Always see what I take what I say, dissect it, and see if it works for you. But if you question something, and if it makes you feel a certain type of way, like, well, I couldn't be wrong. Maybe you are. Because I don't know you, dude. Why would I push something onto you that makes you feel a certain type of way? Maybe you are wrong. Because I've also had people talk about things and I was like, what? And turns out, yeah, I was wrong. I was batshit crazy wrong. He was like, whoa, oh my god, I didn't see that. Thank you for like pointing it out, dude. And even if it's like a month or 2 months later, you just realize, yeah, shit, I was wrong. Wow, thank God that person pointed it out. I don't know who that stranger was, but oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Lord. And probably it was even God or the angels that you probably hate so much pointing it out. I don't know why I said you hate so much. Isn't like, yeah, people do hate the idea of God and like a really righteous person, like a person who could do no wrong, questioning them. That's why they try to find so many issues. I've been seeing so many people talk about that. I'll get back to the game. They try to find problems with religion so that they can feel comfortable being wrong and not changing who they are. So they can be like, see, even God burned people in like what's it called? Like in like what's it called, Sodom and Gomorrah. She like boiled them alive. So what's wrong with me like being a little mean to like my kid or like disciplining them this way, even though they're literally abusing the shit out of somebody? And they're trying to justify that by saying even God was evil once too. I mean, he literally was not even evil when you think about it. If you were to take the concept and be like, he was literally like, stop doing this weird shit, stop, you're literally endorsing rape. It's not even like sexual choice anymore. Y'all are just assaulting people. Because when you really look at some of those stories, they looked at random people they've never seen, which were like those angels in disguises, right? And they were like, hey, I want that. They didn't question, they didn't ask for consent, they didn't give a shit. They were like, I want that. I want that piece of ass. I want the piece of ass, no matter what. And they refused, even when they were given like a whole like ass girl. They were like, no, we want that. It wasn't just about those people like being gay and such. No, those were not just about like they're endorsing sexual harassment and assault. If you really look at it, it's literally those culture. It's a cultural thing where some people's cultures endorse marital rape, if you will, marital sexual assault, or non-marital sexual assault, where it eventually leads to the person who was sexually violated marrying the person who raped them. It's literally something like that. The more I look at it, I'm like, you could look at it and scream about how God didn't like gay people, blah blah blah. You're wasting time, but if you're looking at that, take it down and kind of just break it down. And if it was like the elders of a community, like if God or the angels were like some like really wise people in the community, if not just the elders, let me say proper people like police and stuff like that, they were showing up, people were talking about the place, how crazy it is, and they show up and they're pulling up with a raid, if you will. They're raiding the place and then they find people doing all kinds of things. What will they do? They'll shut it down, of course. And I'm like, yeah, it really probably was something about the gayness as well. Yeah, sure, I'm not gonna deny that. But I really look at it and like the way they behaved and what I would break it down as, if I could build it up and try to make a sort of movie into it, the more I look at it, it's not just about that. It sounds like they were endorsing a lot of sexual assault in those times. And it was so bad that people would give up their children into it. They clearly didn't care. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know why I was talking about. Oh, about this guy being weird. I was like, some people will manipulate you if you give them the chance to give you advice, and they'll find anything and everything to try to be like, nah, I'm correct, I am right. And if I offended you, even with this tiny bit of an excerpt that I looked at, and I was among not just myself, billions of people, we were discussing this, lots of people. It's not just about the basic stuff. It's always deeper than you think. Always look deeper. Just keep digging. Just keep digging deeper. Just dig a little deeper and you'll find something you didn't think you'd see. And especially if you realize, yes, I can be wrong, that opens your minds out to a whole new level of actual wisdom, actual intelligence. I'm telling you. Anyway, let's go. I've talked a lot about this, and that's why I was like, I'm not trusting this guy. He'll find anything and everything in his so-called book collection to prove that he's the right one and I was wrong, and I don't like him. Anyway, with absolutely no guarantee of success, of course. I just need that on record in case in case something goes terribly wrong and you try to blame me. Yeah, that's the other thing they do when they give you advice. They're like, I gave you advice, but I never said you should follow it. Excuse me. How many of y'all have been there? That's a fun fact. Listen up. I'm about to impress you with something that sounds like magic, but it's real. You are a time traveler. Not the dramatic kind. No portals. Anytime and every time you reflect on your memories, right? You literally are time traveling. It's that. It's that philosophy. Am I right? Yeah, I'm gonna just fucking cuck him with this one. No glowing circles in the sky. Just physics. Because you never see the exact present. Oh yeah, even like the cellular stuff. Okay, I remember that. You only ever see light that already arrived. And light takes time to get anywhere, even across the room. The delay is tiny, so you don't notice it. But it's there. Want something more dramatic? Look at the moon. When you look at it, you're seeing it from about 1.3 seconds ago. Now look at the sun. The sunlight you experience is roughly 8 minutes old. Assuming you didn't just scorch your eyeballs by staring at the sun. I did not. The sun is setting, so I'm not seeing that. So yes, every glance you take is a tiny step into the past. Which means you are technically a time traveler. Probably. No. Well, like, no. What? I was thinking about something. Are you easily frightened? Now you ask me that when you could have just told me your friends earlier were showing up and they're like, yeah, I'm kind of a scaredy cat. No. I'm a human being. I do get jump scared when a jump scare happens, but usually I don't give a fuck. No, it takes a lot to scare me. What makes you ask this shit, man? Oh, no reason in particular. When someone asks you that, they're genuinely preparing to jump scare your ass. Just curiosity. I was like, why the fuck are you asking me? Grab his balls interested. I'm like, I'm done with him. So? Well, it takes a lot to scare me. Is that so? I'm doing this so that we can all be terrified together. In unison. Let's go. Good to know. Then you're officially my emergency contact. If an evil ghost ever comes for me, I'm sending it straight to... Motherfucker! As for me, I'd like to say I'm not the type to embarrass myself over something trying to scare me. It would have to be something truly impressive to get my knees shaking. Like, for example... Huh? I am going to punch this bitch! The lights. They're flickering. He's a genius. And the ambience is gone too. Did you hear that? Was that your butt cheeks opening? And so dusty from sitting down. Oh my god. What was that? Let me check. He's the one controlling this shit. He's gonna jump scare us. Oh my god. Mirrodin? Why would the fuck would you talk? Why the fuck would you talk? What the fuck, MC? Shut the fuck up. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say shit. But we gotta say something. I forgot his name. Merdin? Whatever the fuck. Hey, yo, dumbass! Hello? Imagine it's me. I don't know. Merdin? Motherfucker. I had to cover the screen. I would have punched his face in because my hand literally went to the screen. I was like, I have to touch the screen or else I'm going to punch the screen. I touched the screen. Got you, didn't I? Yeah, I wanted to punch your throat in. I did. Yeah, unfortunately. That was pretty dull, actually. Let's kind of piss him off. I want to get more jump scares. Let's see. That was pretty dull, actually. Oh? So you really meant it. Hard to scare. Oh, he's gonna try harder. What have I done? Okay. Okay. Let's pretend none of this happened. He's gonna happen it, so he's gonna do it again for my dignity. Dull. No, there we go. Let's go! Wow. Yeah. That was a pathetic attempt. I know, dude. You tried too hard. You'll get careless at some point. I know. That was fun. That's what I was here for, man. You've been talking so fucking much. Man. And I'll be there right on time. So laugh while you can. I know. I'll get you eventually. Nah. No, you won't. Let's talk a bit. Meriden? Meriden. Names are fascinating, aren't they? I was like, I think most people. That was fun. I think most people only notice them when someone says theirs out loud. Like the name suddenly becomes a real object. So, I'm going to poke at yours a little. Do you even like your name, Ginger? Yeah, I love it. Does it feel like it belongs to you? Yes. I assigned it to myself, so it really does. Or does it feel like something that got handed to you and you just kept it? Yeah, it's exactly what I used to feel like, and I guess I kept it. We just move on. You're not even kept it. I made a new meaning out of my actual name, you know? Because a name is a strange little thing. It's identity, but also a label. It's identity, but it's also a tag someone can grab. It is what you answer to, and what other people attach their expectations to. Yeah. He thinks too fucking much, this bitch. Don't listen to this, my heart. Never. I don't want to think this hard. Fuck no. I did not get through fucking like social anxiety to only be brought right back into it. I'll kick that motherfucker in the fucking face too. I'm like, try me, bitch. I'll grab your bitch ass balls and twist it. I'll make you fucking eat your ass. I got no time for this. They're not random usually. Most people aren't named 1 or 2 or infrastructure. What the fuck? He's like infrastructure like it's normal. Although being named infrastructure would be kind of impressive. What the fuck is this guy on, bro?